Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Hanisa and today I'm going to share about my experience at last Saturday morning at Pasar Tani Taman Melawati, which located in Ampang Jaya, Selangor. Actually, this is a practical session under the agriculture course which assigned us to work as the assistant of the seller at the food vendor from 7:30 am to 11 am. So we started to take off from 13 College bus stop at 6:40 am. It takes us around 40 minutes to arrive at destination. First thing first, when we arrived, the manager of the Pasar Tani gave us a brief talk. Then we were divided into groups and got to the work at 7:40 am. So Dura and I were allocated at the fish and seafood vendor. Our job is quite simple than what I had expected, which are weighing and packing the fish in the plastic, set the customer's request to the fish cutter and give the money balance to the customer. There are varieties of fishes and some seafoods that we sold at this vendor, which are pomfret fish, red pomfret fish, snapper fish, sardine fish, black pomfret fish, redfin fish, big-eye checkfish, grouper fish, barramundi fish, golden pomfret, squid, prawn, long-tail tuna, pony fish, Indian mackerel fish, yellowtail catfish, and torpedo catfish. There is something that is a little bit tricky while doing the job. It is when the customer asks the name of the fishes and its prices, which is something that I'm not really familiar with. Besides, some of them also give us a specific instruction to cut the fish. Actually, we got different requests from each customer, which based on what type of fish they bought and the way they want to cook the fish. To be honest, this needs the skills of memorizing at the speed of light. We need to give the correct order to the fish cutter so the customers won't get the wrong cut of fish and they will be satisfied with the purchase. There are also the times where we met the customers that bargaining the price of the purchase, and also the customers that did not fully understand the lay terms, which needed to be explained in English. Seeing all of us wearing the uniform red jersey, some of the customers did recognize that we are students doing practical. They also did ask about our course and the degree course that we had in mind. Yet we are so lucky that most of the customers here are so friendly. Apart from that, the owner did share about his job before selling raw food. He did paddy field farming at his hometown, but then he stopped the business because he said that farming is riskier and it is not easy to handle, especially during disaster such as flood and the pest attack. So he prefers to sell raw fish and seafood. It's more profitable since he could sell variety type of fishes at a time and less labor work needed. So we supposed to close the vendor before 11 am, but the fish selling was so fast that we need to close the vendor at 10:40 am. From this experience, I think that selling at a vendor needs quick response to the customer requests, especially during the peak hour around at 8 to 9 am. Also, it needs a lot of patience and understanding when handling customers with various temperaments. I realized that I have to learn more about the type of fishes and the current fish prices so that I could respond and explain more to the customers that come to us. In a nutshell, it was a fun and pleasant experience to sell at the vendor for the first time, but also it makes me realize that this job actually requires a good interaction between the seller and the customer so that the customers will feel comfortable and satisfied buying our products. Overall, I feel so grateful and thankful to the owner and his family because they are very nice to us and letting us to learn and try communicate with the customers and do the job there even though we are a bit slow. And also, I hope their business will always doing well in the future. That's all for me. Thank you.